And this is just a quick video for the patrons. Show you what I'm out here doing today, behind the scenes a little bit. So you watched season 3, episode 6, where we interviewed Lyndon and Charlotte, and we talked about how they're building their own house, kind of doing it on their terms, little by little, to save money. And so I'm back on that job site, and they're still working. They've got the top plate on here fully, and remember the 2 trees in the middle that they harvested here on the land. Most of this wood is harvested from their land. Those 2 center pieces, I believe it's right here. Yeah, those are walnut, and the other ones are red oak going around. And then these are 60-foot trusses. This is going to be, it's what we're doing today. We're going to put these trusses up. This is going to be really interesting. And they have a boom truck that they're bringing over here in a few minutes, and they have some other trusses there. But all their trusses were delivered. They were going to build this house completely on from wood on their own land, but having to deal with this giant structure and building the trusses themselves, they came to the conclusion that it just would be better if they purchased the trusses and go that route. So that's what they did. And the trusses are delivered. We're going to get these up today. So we'll give you a little bit of behind the scenes footage. And rest assured, when this is all done, we'll come back out here and give you a montage from beginning to end of this entire structure. So I think it's going to be really beautiful when it's finished. All right, say that again.
I said in the UK you'll find that quite a lot of beams like this have been taken out of old ships, and they're all very interesting shapes, some of them.
Now what's those pieces you see there with the pegs sticking out again?
These are the beams that are going to hold up. Well, they're going to be holding up the roof eventually, in part.
And what are the pegs that are sticking out? Explain that again.
Well, everyone's held with a tenon and a peg, which goes through the tenon to hold the joint together.
And tell me about the houses in the UK. Use that a lot?
Some of them 400, 500, 600 years old use exactly the same technique for all the beams in the house and the rafters and so on.
In old houses in the UK.
I lived in a house 600 years old, and that was the way it was constructed. And if you went up in the roof, all the roof rafters were exactly the same. They'd been put together in the same technique, precisely, in oak.
Very cool.
We need to pull it off the pile this way.
So it's definitely raining, and what we've done, because these trusses are so big, about 60 foot, we went ahead and put 2x4s bracing, additional 2x4 bracing on the weak points that may bend, so that we can lift this up. There's the boom truck. We're going to use that to lift it up and put it into place, or we're going to try. So that's where we're at now. Now we're just trying to figure out how to attach it to the truck. Well, because of the rain, it's coming down, and we decided to go ahead and just wait and do this a different day. But we got the marks all up there of where we're going to put the trusses. And so that's good. We got that out of the way, knocked out. So we know where we're going. How we're going to attach this is basically use these ropes and some carabiners to hook this up and then attach it to the bucket there. And hopefully those 2x4s will keep the strength of these things up. 60-foot trusses, man. These are the biggest trusses I've ever worked with. And I don't do this for a living, but maybe, I just think they need to be a little more secure. So we put these 2x4s on there. And, but it's raining. We're going to call it quits. It's about noon for lunch. And so I'm going to head back to the homestead. But I thought the patrons might want to see what I was doing today. All right, see ya.